Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and a quick review of a wireless Bluetooth speaker by BlitzWolf. This is a BW-F2. This is what the packaging looks like, and it sells on Amazon for under 35 bucks, which is decent for a small portable Bluetooth speaker. It's also fairly rugged, and it is waterproof as well as resistant, so you can splash it, take it to the pool, take it to the beach, and still not worry about it getting damaged. Otherwise, contents include a quick start guide / user manual. There's also an auxiliary cable if you don't want to use wireless Bluetooth, and there's also a micro USB cable for charging the speaker itself. It takes about 2.5 hours to completely charge the speaker, and afterwards we got roughly 9 hours of continuous audio playback before the battery died. In terms of features, there's also a built-in microphone on here, so you can use it as a speakerphone for making calls outdoors. So taking a closer look at the design next, again, this has a very rugged industrial look to it, which I think is good because it prevents it from getting damaged in the case you drop it. There's plenty of rubber accents which will absorb the shock. The plates for the speakers are made out of metal, so there is a nice construction quality going on. Down below here, there's access to a standard tripod mount, so you can stick this onto a camera tripod and blast out music that way. And you can see that there are music drivers on either side, so it does create a pretty immersive sound, and it does pack quite a punch in terms of the volume as well. There's a fixed lanyard strap on the very top made out of rubber with the BlitzWolf logo, and allows you to take it more easily on a backpack or also to hold it with you. And the very top also has access to all the controls, which correspond to the volume as well as the play pause key that dubs as an answer reject call key, and a dedicated power key on the left hand spine as well. Otherwise, if you peel back the rubber flap just to prevent water from getting in, there's access to the aforementioned micro USB port for charging and a 3.5mm line in port for kind of playing back music, using a wired connection. And that's basically it. So a pretty clean presentation across the board. So if we do a quick sample of the music quality next, I'm going to show you guys how to pair this thing. So tapping on this for a few seconds, you see the blue light start to flash. That means we've entered the pairing mode. I'm not going to take out a phone, and the pairing process then is quite simple. It works with any iOS, Android, Windows phone without any hiccups. Even though it doesn't have an NFC tag to make that pairing process extremely fast, it still works very well. So I'm going to turn on Bluetooth here and show you guys what the speaker is called. So there we are. It's called the BW-F2, so just like the model number, we can then pair it up. As far as overall audio quality, we're going to play back a sample clip next, but all in all, it's fairly impressive, which is to say it packs quite a punch in a lower frequency. It has a nice thump when you're playing back rich, bass-heavy music, like let's say rock music, for instance. It does a really nice job for that, and it's also quite clean sounding. So even if I pause the music, there isn't any distortion or static in the background, which is a common trait in a lot of these low-cost Bluetooth speakers that we didn't find on here, which is nice. So let's play back a quick sample clip next. So again, what is impressive is that the music is coming out at both ends, so you still get a pretty three-dimensional effect as far as sound quality, despite not being the biggest speaker and also not being this massive stereo speaker to carry around. So all in all, for the size, and it's still a great choice if you're playing back, let's say, video files, movies to share, or blasting out music for a small group of people. Definitely fills up smaller spaces and rooms pretty well. Alright, so if we pause the music next, you can now really hear how it's completely silent, and there's no static or distortion at all, so really quite impressive for a speaker of this price point, and especially at this size. So you can check out more details about this BlitzWolf wireless rugged Bluetooth speaker in our official written review, which has a bit more details about the performance and the audio quality. But for now, we can just say we're going to give this thing 2 thumbs up. Thanks for watching this video here at OS Reviews.